AITA for refusing to co-sign my sister's mortgage after my parents went behind my back? I, 28F, am currently sitting in my apartment, staring at my phone and debating whether to respond to my mom's latest text that just says, "I hope you're proud of yourself." So yeah, emotions are high, and I'm hoping writing this out helps me process everything. For context, I work in software and I've been saving up for a house for years. Like, while my friends were taking trips to Bali or upgrading their cars, I was eating meal prep chicken and rice, obsessively checking my savings account, and dreaming of the day I'd have a home that was truly mine. It's been a grind, but I've been proud of myself for sticking to it. Meanwhile, my younger sister, 25F, is in grad school. She's brilliant in her own right. Don't get me wrong, but financially, she's a mess. Student debt, no credit history, and no real plan for financial independence. And my parents, well, they've always treated her like she's made of glass. Growing up, the difference in how we were treated was always there, like this unspoken thing hanging in the air. I was adopted when I was very young after my parents struggled for years to conceive. I've always been grateful to them for giving me a home and raising me, but then surprise, a few years later my sister was born. Their miracle baby. And that's when the dynamic started to shift. It wasn't overnight, but little things added up. If my sister messed up, it was excused. If I messed up, it was a teachable moment. I was expected to be responsible, to babysit, to help with chores, to make sacrifices. And when it came time for college, my parents told me they couldn't afford to help me much because they were saving for my sister's education. Fair enough, I worked my butt off, got scholarships, and made it happen on my own. Fast forward to last week. I get a call from my parents, and they're being weirdly chipper. Like fake chipper. You know that tone people use when they're about to ask you for something huge? Yeah, that. They dropped the bomb. "We found a perfect house near us for your sister. We already made an offer, but the mortgage won't go through unless someone co-signs. And well, you have the best credit score in the family, sweetheart." I genuinely thought I misheard them. Like, excuse me? You made an offer on a house without discussing the financial logistics first? Without even mentioning it to me? And now I'm supposed to fix it? I started asking questions. Who's paying the mortgage? Does my sister have a stable income plan for after grad school? What happens if she can't make the payments? My parents waved off every concern with vague assurances. "We'll figure it out. Don't be so negative." But this isn't a joke. Co-signing isn't just helping out. It's tying my financial future to their impulsive decision. If my sister can't pay, guess who's on the hook? Me. If I want to buy my own house in the next couple of years, the bank might see this mortgage and say, "Sorry, you're already carrying too much debt." When I pointed this out, my mom went straight for the guilt trip. Family helps family. "You know, we've always been there for you." My dad chimed in with, "You make good money. It's not like this will ruin you." And my sister? She sat there on the phone in silence at first, but later, she started texting me. Paragraphs about how stressed she is with grad school, how she needs this house, how she's always felt like I looked down on her because I was so independent. I want to make one thing clear. I love my sister. I do. But love isn't a blank check. Love doesn't mean sacrificing my financial stability so she can live in a house she can't afford. When I told them I wasn't comfortable co-signing, things escalated fast. My mom started crying, my dad got mad, and my sister sent me the text. "You know the one. I hope you're happy leaving me stranded like this. You always think you're better than me." I didn't respond. I didn't know how to respond. A few days later, my mom called again, calmer this time, but with a new tactic. Threats. "If you don't do this for your sister, don't expect us to help you with your wedding or anything else in the future." Well, remember this. That one stung. Not because I expect financial help from them. I've been financially independent for years, but because it was so transactional. Like, my place in the family is contingent on my willingness to sacrifice myself for my sister. Over the next few days, the family group chat turned into a battlefield. Some relatives took my side, saying it was insane for my parents to put me in this position. Others took their side, saying, "It's just a signature. Why are you being so selfish?" But it's not just a signature. It's my credit score, my financial future, my peace of mind. I spent so many nights just lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering if I was being heartless, if I was somehow failing as a daughter, as a sister. But then I realized something. This isn't about love or loyalty. This is about boundaries. I can't keep being the safety net. I can't keep setting myself on fire to keep other people warm. When I was younger, I thought if I worked hard enough, achieved enough, was good enough, my parents would see me the way they see my sister. But they don't, and they won't. And that's something I'm starting to come to terms with. I told them my final answer. No, I will not co-sign this mortgage. No, I will not pitch in for the down payment. I love you, but I have to protect myself too. The fallout has been brutal. My sister blocked me on Instagram and hasn't spoken to me since. My mom keeps sending me guilt-ridden texts about how she's so disappointed in me. My dad won't even talk to me. And here's the worst part. Part of me still feels guilty. Part of me still wonders if I'm the problem. But another part of me, the part that's been quietly growing stronger over the years, feels free. Like for the first time, I put my foot down and said, no, my needs matter too. If they decide to cut me off because of this, that's their choice. But I'm not going to let guilt and obligation dictate my life anymore. So, Reddit. AITA for refusing to sacrifice my financial future because my parents and sister made impulsive decisions? Or am I really the selfish villain they're making me out to be?